Hello, my name is Robert White. I am a mayoral candidate for the Township of Saddle Brook in this upcoming election on November 4th. I am a lifelong resident of Saddle Brook. I am currently on an unpaid leave of absence from my job as the Deputy Police Chief at the Saddle Brook Police Department, where I've been employed for the last 33 years. I am also a member of the Board of Education. I am currently the President. I have a lot of leadership ability. I know budgets from my job. I also know a great deal about public administration. I'm married to my wife, Wendy, for the last 32 years. We have 3 adult children. When my children were growing up, I coached them in Little League baseball, soccer, and track. My family and I are parishioners at St. Philip the Apostle, where I am currently a lector. I was raised in Saddle Brook, and I've spent most of my adult life helping other people as a police officer. It's my passion, and it's what I do best. I've always been dedicated to Saddle Brook and the residents of Saddle Brook. I can roll up my sleeves and work very hard to do what's right by the community. I believe I have the education, experience, desire, and most importantly, the love to move this town forward. I want to be a full-time mayor. I want to be accountable and stand up for what's right and not compromise our values. If you want someone like that, I'm your choice. I think Saddle Brook needs a leader who cares, one who has heart and soul, one who wants to move this township forward and have real progress in town and make Saddle Brook a better place to live for all of us. My running mates and I all have conviction to do what's right by Saddle Brook. And if elected, we pledge to always put the people of Saddle Brook first and make the people our #1 priority. We will all serve with honor and distinction. For myself, I want to give back to the community that's provided me with so much opportunity and has been so good to myself and my family. I have a 12-point plan that I want to implement once elected. The first part of the plan is using a common sense to budgeting. I think we need to have a carefully balanced spending plan that focuses on core services, eliminate wasteful spending, and reduce the burden on the taxpayers. Secondly, open government. I believe the only way to solve problems is by working collaboratively with all the stakeholders involved. And I pledge, as mayor, to be present and accessible at all times, during normal business hours and during off hours, on weekends and at nights, whenever it's needed. Number 3, unity. I believe that the town needs to be unified. I will work with department heads to be more effective and efficient. I think we need to unify the employees and the professionals that work for the town, and together we need to have common goals to do what's best by Saddle Brook and to restore pride to the town. Number 4, flooding has plagued our town for many years now. I propose forming a task force and working with others at the state, federal, and county levels to develop and share ideas and strategies to mitigate the flooding problem. I think we need to address overdevelopment and zoning issues, make adjustments to our infrastructure, educate the public, and most importantly, I believe we need to form a township advisory board that would meet quarterly to discuss the flooding and how we can rectify some of the problems. Number 5, Recreation Civic Center. I want to form an exploratory committee and study the feasibility and affordability of finding a piece of property for a recreation/civic center. I believe we need to expand and enhance our recreation and senior programs. I also believe that we should look into hiring a full-time recreation director, civic director. I think we can improve a lot on our recreation. I would like to see summer camps for the kids, also health screening and tax relief education for our seniors. Number 6, I would propose an anti-nepotism ordinance. I think we need to develop a fair hiring and promotional practices based on qualification and merit, develop a culture of fairness in the town, eliminate political favoritism and discrimination that sometimes exists. I believe this would reduce potential for lawsuits to the town that may arise in the town. Number 7, I think we need to improve our communications capabilities. I would reestablish the Saddle Brook cable television station and develop an operating policy. Also, we need to redesign and improve our township webpage and Facebook page, make it more user-friendly and innovative, and provide innovative features that make it easier to access. Also, it's very important, we need to integrate our emergency broadcast system so that all departments are functioning uniformly. Public safety. We need to work cooperatively with all 3 branches, police, fire, and EMS, and provide them with the necessary equipment and resources to do their job and to protect the community. I will work with the Chief of Police to determine what the best allocation of manpower and personnel will be to optimize public safety. Unfortunately, over the last 4 years, the police department has been very understaffed and patrol services have been at a minimum. Also, investigative and specialized services have been cut. When I'm mayor, I want to work with the chief, restore the personnel up to the right amount where we can restore the school resource officer to the school, also reestablish vital crime prevention and community policing programs. I would also like to introduce the DARE program into the middle school, the middle school. Number 9, senior programs. Seniors are our most valuable group in the town. They have laid the foundation for our success. I would like to institute or see a senior health fair where seniors could be screened for medical conditions. I'd also like to appoint a community advocate, one that would help and assist seniors with such things as rebates, tax-frees, Social Security, prescriptions, prescription discounts, Medicare and Medicaid. Also, something that's been going on lately, which has affected the seniors, is the bus has been cut. I would like to restore a full-time bus service, which would be very advantageous to the seniors. Number 10, clean community program. I think we need to keep Saddle Brook much cleaner than it is. I think we need to start more of an enforcement of property maintenance and township codes. I'd like to see the litter removed and overgrowth from the state and private properties as well as town properties. Number 11, we oppose overdevelopment. I think we need to keep Saddle Brook's residential character. We need to review the master plan and address the increased urbanization, high-density housing, and the traffic problems that exist. Lastly, number 12, road improvements. If you drive around town, many of the roads need to be repaved. They're in bad shape. You see grass growing on the road, there's cracks. So I believe what we need to do is apply for funds from the New Jersey Municipal Aid Program for road resurfacing, rehabilitation, and for signalization. So those are my 12 points that I would like to see if I'm elected. In closing, on November 4th, we have a very important election. You need to vote. Your vote will determine the future of our town for the next 4 years. I know I can make Saddle Brook a better place to live for all of us. I have the necessary experience and leadership. I have a lot of determination, and most importantly, I have the love for Saddle Brook to get the job done. I'm humbly asking for your support on November 4th. Please vote column 2 for a better future. Thank you.